Thank you very much. On behalf of the University of Hong Kong, the Department of Sociology, I'd like to welcome you here, welcome you to our university. I just would like to thank all of the participants who have been building this project, Voices of Women Media, and Julie, and all of your collaborators. Thank you so much. What I see here is just a wonderful fruit of an intense collaborative effort, bringing people from all continents and so many different walks of life and backgrounds, and it's wonderful that you can bring your stories here into the university for us all to learn. So thank you so much, everybody.
All right, next I'd like to bring up Vivian Wenli Lin, Dr. Vivian Wenli Lin from Voices of Women Media to introduce everyone to the project.
Good evening. Thank you so much for coming to the opening. It also marks the 10-year anniversary of the founding of Voices of Women Media. So back in February 2007, I moved to the Netherlands and I met Pooja Pant, and we started Voices of Women Media together because we saw a lot of familiar faces around us and we wanted to know what the stories were behind them, and we wanted to know what their lives were like, what was lives behind the windows, what were women thinking, and why were they also leaving homelands behind to start new lives. So thank you, Pooja, for flying all the way from Nepal to come here. She arrived yesterday. And what you see here is a selection of over 10 years of work. And we found that there's 3 recurring themes that you would see. As you walk in, it's the journey. A lot of participants talked about what it was like for them to leave, how it was like for them to leave, and the steps that they took. And here we have work to live, live to work, because sometimes all of us have to work to live, and sometimes we live for our work. And so we'll see in these videos and photos made by the participants how they feel about their labor. And you just have to walk around and explore. And at the last section here is Letters Home. And what we, throughout all of the 10 years, a lot of the videos that the participants made themselves were short letters, video letters, intended to be sent back home to their families to let them know, hey, we're doing okay, and this is what my new life is like. And on the other side is a whole wall of how we did it and process behind the scenes. And I'm here, you can ask me any questions. But not only is tonight a celebration, it's also a jumping off point, because coming Sunday we are launching a participatory video workshop with approximately 50 migrant women workers. And thanks to collaboration with Dr. Julie Ham, the Department of Sociology here at HKU, we're able to host this workshop here in this space for 2 months. And it's the largest scale workshop for Voices of Women Media and in Hong Kong for us. So it's really an amazing opportunity. It's an amazing opportunity for our participants to be able to be welcomed into a university setting to make their own, be directors of their own videos. So I just wanted to thank the team, Julie, Liv, Laura, Haru, Guolin, Marina. Thank you so much. Without you guys, this exhibition would not have been built. Thank you again.
Welcome all of you, and this is like what Julie said, what we call MCQ, Media, Culture and Creative Cities. This is a new creative and teaching and learning space offered by the Department of Sociology at the University of Hong Kong. We just started the program for about 3 years' time. It's a master program in Media, Culture and Creative Cities, and this space is sort of like a spin-off from that program. And as you know, this is a program that's about creativity, about media, and about culture. And so I think today this exhibition is excellent. You know, it's just like a very good example of what we really want to actualize. And so this creative space, we actually have a few types of like exhibitions. The first type is mainly about like our colleagues, and sometimes we would do our research, and then we will have a visual documentation of our research findings. And so we will use this space to exhibit our research findings. And then the second major type of our exhibition is mainly our collaboration with community partners. And so we have many like artists coming over, and then we will have like different exhibitions held around here. And then the third major type of exhibition is actually from our students. I said like we have this master program, and so our students, they will also create some program and using this space as a learning program. And we have a special program called like capstone, and so most of our students, they have to do a capstone by collaborating with a community partner. And so we will also use this space to exhibit their work. And so we have regular exhibitions. Each exhibition normally lasts for about like 3 to 4 weeks time, and so do like come over here and then visit and check it out our website, and also other publicity that we actually put on like Facebook and any other venue. And so I just want to say a few words because I mean when I came here, like I was like, oh wow, overwhelmed by like the atmosphere and also all the videos and the exhibits. It was really great, and so I just like give it back to Julie. Thank you.
What we thought we could do is I'll introduce the panelists, and each of them will speak about for 10 minutes, and then hopefully we can open it up to a larger discussion. So I guess I'll start by saying I was so keen to be part of this project. I was so keen to collaborate with Vivian because I'm a criminologist, and who researches migration. But if you're doing criminological research on migration, you work with stories and narratives, but you often do it from a very different perspective. So when I research stories and narratives by migrant women, it's usually from a criminological perspective, which means it's often about how stories and narratives are scrutinized, how they're judged, how they're deemed valid or invalid by immigration officers, law enforcement officers, and so on. So it's about how women get categorized by their experiences, which is such a stark contrast to the works exhibited here, because the videos and the photos here are about migrant women themselves determining what their narratives will be, and not having to adhere to a particular script, to a particular definition or category that's been determined by law enforcement or immigration officers or other people in positions of power. So that's why I was so keen to have this exhibition here at HKU. So I think I'll leave it at that. So what I've asked from our panelists is, how do you work with the stories and narratives of migrant women workers? And we very deliberately selected a diverse panel. So we have a panelist from academia, a lecturer, Ju Chen Chen. We have a speaker from the art community here in Hong Kong, Freya Shiu from Parasite. We have a speaker from the migrant-led workers movement, Eni Listari, and we have a couple of speakers from allies, I guess, or NGOs. So we have Lin Chu, and we have Pooja Pant from Nepal, who's come here from Nepal. So with that, I think I'll give it over to Lin Chu to start us off.